Hey guys, and welcome to today's tutorial. And today I'm going to show you how to create this semi-realistic ocean scene in Adobe After Effects. So as you can see, it's pretty good, and it's real world reflections, quite good. But the thing is that I used a plugin called Tsunami from Red Giant, and Tsunami needs a really high spec computer to work on, but I'm pretty low on spec, so it's gonna take a time to make this. So stay with me. So I'm gonna go to composition, create a new composition, and 1280 by 720. And yeah, not no, I don't want to say 1 minute limit. No, so that is 0. And I think 7 seconds are enough, and I'm gonna hit OK. So we have got our comp right there. Now what you want to do is you want to hit Control Y, or you want to go to Layer, New Solid, and create a new solid, any color, no problem with that. Go to Effects and Presets and type in Tsunami. Now this is from Red Giant, so you need to buy this plugin. Anyways, let's just put that over there. And then we presented with this. Let's say that's 100%. Presented with this. So now if you were to look at it, you can see that it's moving by itself. Okay, so let's just set that fourth string. Now there are really too many options right here to work with. You can go underwater and Caribbean and hit go, of course, right there. You need to hit go, and that's a thing I don't like much. Okay, so you're underwater right there, as you can see. You can go to the camera and you can move the camera any way you want, as you can see. You can go ahead and field of view, increase the field of view, and that will zoom out kind of, as you can see there. And then you can go to roll, and that's going to roll the camera. And I think it went somewhere up in the ocean scene. Anyways, let's just go and I'm going to reset that. So we have that right there, and you need to go to render options, and it's best you set this texture to realistic, and that will change it a bit. There, that's a bit realistic more. If you went too realistic, I don't like too realistic too much, because that's okay, but I don't like it. That's it. It's a little third actually, so that I can get a bit better movement. I'm gonna set this to realistic, and that's because I like that much. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of there, and you have also image maps right here, but I'm not gonna use any image maps. I'm gonna go to primary waves, and 90-degree means we have got wind speed right here, because when winds blow it makes waves. So we have got wind speed right here and meter per second, so we have got 5 meters per second, and so create some waves right there. If we were to increase that to about say 17, create a bigger waves, as you can see. Now I'm going to show you something cool as well. You can go to preview detail, or you can go to film detail. What I'm going to do is just bring in a bit more of detail right there. So as you can see right there, and you can go to render options. You can go from realistic to wireframe, and then if you get the camera moving, it's going to be a bit more easier to see things. Okay, so this is underwater, this is above, this is above, this is above, and so on. So that's quite cool actually. And I'm going to set that to realistic back. I'm going to go to camera, and I'm going to go to camera actually. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to set that to a bit low, about 12. And that's going to create waves, but they're going to be a bit low. So if you want to increase their height, you can just go to vertical scale. So to 5, that will increase their height by a lot, so you can see. And I don't want that to be that high. So I'm going to increase their vertical scale to 2.5. Now half it down, and we've got some good waves coming over here. But the camera is fixed. I mean, like, what is this? This is not good, right? So you can go. So what we can do to that is, bobbing platform size, and this actually determines the size of the platform, the size of the platform where the camera is kept. So the larger the area, the less the bobbing will be. The less the area, the more the bobbing. So if you want to set it at 1, it will bob like crazy. For example, this is here, right? So if you go to page up, if you go a second up, let's go a second up, and you can see what's happening. I don't like to keep it at that. I like to keep it at about 10 or so. The bobbing is that way, a bit more smooth and less. Next, what you can do is you can go over here and you can set the pose grid size to a bit down to 0.8, and you can set the fine grid size to 0.15. That's just gonna bring in a bit more of geometry. There you go. And then what you can do is, if you want to do anything with the light, you can go to the light 1. You can change the light color if you want to. Everything will turn red, as you can see. But what I want is a bit of an orangish color, so somewhere about there. Okay, there you go. That looks good. Then what you can do is you can go to elevation, and if you want it to be sunset, you can see that's 89. This will show that it's about to set. The sun's about to set. At 90, the sun has already set, I guess, almost set. At 88, the sun is just above the horizon. It's going to touch down. At 87, it's a bit up, as you can see. I like it at 87 because it's a good orangish color. As you can see, there's just a bit of full. As you can see, there's a bit of orangish color right there. So there you go. And that's essentially all you need to do to create a realistic ocean surface. And that's it. Yeah. You can. There are a lot of presets right here. You can go ahead and check them out. Here, this atmospherics. There's even right here. You can also create the landscapes with the sand dunes and Arctic and all, etc., etc. There are also night scenes. A lot of presets right here. So just go ahead and check them out. So that's it. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and render that out with composition. I'm gonna set that to a bit lower size because it's just a tutorial, so I don't want it to be real long. Set it to full actually. So see, it's not realistic. Oh, have a look at like too realistic. It's too dark, I guess, And this happens because I guess if you were to go to the ocean optics, and the color is black actually. So if you were to set it there and hit OK, it might change. Increase the scale of the watercolor. As you can see, there's a bit of change right there. Increase it even more, and hit OK, and there might be some change. I'm not sure if there's going to be some change. As you can see, this is changing, but it's I like it quite. I like it at realistic. This is actually a bit realistic than the original one. Quite good. The waves are good. What you want to do now next is go to add to render view, and over here go to lossless, and mind you set this I'm going to set this to QuickTime because I like QuickTime. It's your wish, but I prefer QuickTime because that's a lot better. Okay, and then render that out. So thanks for watching everyone. Check that out yourselves. We'll be back, and be sure to subscribe, and we'll be back with another video in less than some time. So see ya.